Alright. Fuel selectors on the correct tank. Engine gauges all look good. We're going to set 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. Trim, neutral. Transponder to alt. Doors are shut.
South Valley traffic, Archer 8180 Sierra, 5 miles to northwest over at inbound for 3-4.
Make sure my Wi-Fi is connecting to that guy. And I'll show you, you can see that plane? So it'll show you where all the other airplanes are and relative to us. So that guy's 700 feet above us, that guy's 100 feet above us, that guy's 3,400 feet above us. Right, so that guy that just took off is that guy right there. Alright. Sky West is going above us right now to turn to go to Salt Lake. And then we got someone coming in to land right there. Okay.
Looks like a pretty busy day.
Yeah, it's typical. This airport has a couple of schools, so it gets pretty busy.
South Valley 563 Romeo, short final, runway 34, full stop.
Traffic.
See how he turned crooked?
Yeah.
The reason why is because he wants to see who's coming in, and that wing being up high blocks his view. So he'll turn. We don't need to do that because we can see.
Tango Whiskey, are you staying in the pattern or are you departing?
South Valley Sky 746 Tango Whiskey, you're going to be northwest bound from the crosswind. We'll be out of the way for you.
Awesome, thanks. We are on the 45 to left down at 24, 3-way 00.
Alright, that plane just landed. We got a few coming in, but he's going to go take off after this guy gets off. It looks cloudy down south, doesn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
South Valley traffic, Archer 8180 Sierra, established on the left downwind 3-4.
South Valley 563 Romeo, clear.
Maybe we'll go this way and then we can fly by the seed.
South Valley traffic, Sky.
I don't care which way we go. Which way do you want to go?
Doesn't matter to me.
To the south, South Valley.
We can head. We can head that way if you want. I don't have a preference, to be honest.
South Valley traffic, Arrow 28 Mike Charlie's holding short 3-4 South Valley. Those clouds are pretty high. We'll go down that way.
South Valley traffic, Archer 8180 Sierra, left base 3-4.
Alright, someone is coming in to land. There they are. We can probably get off before them. I'm going to give him a little bit of room because our plane's a little faster than that one.
Sierra, how is Tooele?
It's fine once you get out there, but around the mountain's really bumpy.
Roger, thank you.
We'll wait for him to land.
South Valley Stack, 745 Tango Whiskey, at the ramp, taxiing to runway 16 Bravo, South Valley.
South Valley traffic.
Did you hear that? Around the point of the mountain over there by Kennecott, pretty bumpy, she said.
Tango Whiskey, northwest bound,
So,
over Magna, 5,008.
we'll go this way. Okay. It might be bumpy today.
South Valley traffic, Archer 245 green farm.
That's normal.
Over Magna, headed southeast bound. Looking for Tango Whiskey will maintain close to the mountains.
South Valley traffic, Skyhawk 776, left down 134 South Valley.
When you're watching people land, can you tell like who's a student and who knows what they're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, they're a little wobbly on that one.
Yeah, 50 uniform has 6 Tango Whiskey in sight, no factor. Got you inside as well, thanks.
I don't know if they're doing a touch and go or they're gonna get off. Looks like they're taking off again. No. And they're staying on there a while.
South Valley traffic, Skyhawk 776, departing the pattern to the downwind, to the south.
South Valley traffic, Aero 28 Mike Charlie's taking off runway 34 South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Archer A180 Sierra, clear the active on Alpha 3, taxiing back to
There's the turbo.
South Valley.
Okay, airspeed's alive. Gauges are in the green. Waiting for 75. Okay, landing gear's coming up. Tops are coming out. South Valley traffic, Aero 28 Mike Charlie's turning left crosswind 34 South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Archer 245, 0 uniform is on a 45 for left traffic, runway 34. We're going to come in behind 8 Mike Charlie. Look for you.
South Valley traffic, Aero 28 Mike Charlie's turning left downwind 34. You see the plane over there at all? When we level out, kind of look behind us and see if you can see him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see it.
Okay. He says he saw us. He's gonna come in behind us. So I see him on the screen.
Does that happen a lot with you? You're just does it happen a lot in just in general that that someone sees you but you don't exactly see them?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're 1,000 feet up, so we want to stay about this altitude right here by the airport until we exit. Yeah, it's a little bumpy today.
Traffic, 7 o'clock, 1 mile, 1,000 feet below.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie's exiting the pattern on the downwind southbound towards Provo, South Valley.
So Aiden, what are you trying to do after high school?
I have no idea. Good question.
South Valley traffic, Arrow 28 Mike Charlie is over the Ochre Mountain Temple, 5,700 southbound, South Valley. So there's a plane over here, kind of to our 11.
Hawk 742 Tango Whiskey, left crosswind.
About 4 miles away.
Departing on the crosswind toward the Whitewater Towers, northwest at 5,000.
South Valley traffic, Archer 5 uniform turning left base, runway 34, full stop.
South Valley traffic, SAC 776, we are 7 to the southeast, maneuvering 5,800.
Okay, we're going to switch over to Salt Lake here in a minute, and then I'll let you fly.
Traffic, Archer 5 uniform turning final, runway 34, full
We'll
stop.
climb up a little bit after we get past this airspace.
Okay.
Class Bravo above.
Alright, we're going to... South Valley traffic, Arrow 28 Mike Charlie is about 7 miles south of the field, 5,800 southbound climbing, last call South Valley. Salt Lake approach, Arrow 28 Mike Charlie is just over Bangerter, southbound towards Provo, 5,900 with request.
28 Mike Charlie, Salt Lake approach to request.
Yeah, we're just going to fly down in Utah County to see if we could get flight following around there. Hey Mike Charlie.
Hey Mike Charlie, Roger, squawk 0356.
Squawking 0356, hey Mike Charlie. So there's a SkyWest flight above us, 4,000 feet above us. Probably coming in to land. Okay, you ready to fly?
Sure.
Might get bumpy here when we come to the point of the mountain, but just let the plane fly and just, you know, try to keep it level.
Hey Mike Charlie, radar contact point of the mountain, Salt Lake altimeter 3006.
3006, hey Mike Charlie. Alright, okay, put your feet on the pedals. Yeah, you have flight controls.
I have flight controls.
You have flight controls.
See?
So just keep climbing. So what you want to watch for is about this. You want about 500, between 500 and 1,000 feet per minute climb.
Okay.
If you try to go any faster, you'll go too slow. You want to watch your speed right here. You don't want to go below 90. So probably pitching up too high. So if you pitch down, your speed will increase. If you pitch up, it'll decrease, right? So maybe pull back just a touch now.
Oh, shoot.
So if you just look at this compared to what's behind it, like the horizon and the mountains, you can tell if you're pointing up or down. So don't look at the instruments. Just look over.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, we're going to level off here.
You want flight controls?
No, you got it. I'm just helping a little bit.
It's a little bumpy.
Here, let me take them until we get past this.
You got it.
I have flight controls. So take your feet off. Once we get past the point of the mountain, it'll probably be less bumpy. Hopefully.
Probably.
7,500. Well, maybe. Kind of bumpy today.
Just a little bit.
You guys doing all right?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Okay. Okay, you want to fly again?
Yeah, we can try that again.
Put your feet on there.
Okay.
Okay, you have flight control.
I have flight controls.
You have flight controls.
All right.
So just let the plane fly itself. If you let go of the yoke and it wants to go down, just let me know, or go up. We can trim it so you're not fighting it, right?
Yeah.
So if you just look over your dash here, you can see if the terrain moves. And you just, if it's not moving and it just looks like it's flying level, then you're probably flying level. But if it starts going down, then that means you're climbing, right?
Yeah. We're about flying level, for as much as the wind will allow us to. We're not flying level at that point. There we go.
You're climbing a little bit, so what happens if you let go of the yoke? What does the plane want to do? Okay. I trimmed it a little bit.
Alright.
So turn right. We'll stay away from mountains. They'll be more bumpy.
Yeah.
So straighten out now. You're doing good.
Thank you. I should have busted out my flight simulator last night and practiced a little bit. So what's your favorite kind of plane to fly?
I like this one. It's a good plane.
I like that you have a cool little glass cockpit right here, the glass instruments.
Yeah, that's nice. And these are connected to this GPS, so if I put in a flight plan, turn right a little bit. Kind of go back over I-15 there.
Okay.
Except for don't climb.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now straighten out a little. Okay. Now you're descending, so pull just a touch. There you go.
Class Delta below in 5.4 miles.
I've flown a few different types of airplanes. Just last year, I flew a biplane and went to spin training and did some aerobatics and stuff. That was pretty fun. I don't know if I would want that kind of plane for myself, but I would love an aerobatic plane, just not maybe that one.
Yeah.
So go ahead and turn right. Let's just slowly turn right, just about right there. And then we're just going to go over the lake, kind of follow the edge of it a little.
Alright.
Just kind of head towards Saratoga Springs over there.
One time I was flying and we had to chill outside of, what is Provost class airspace again?
Delta. So D for Delta.
Yeah. So it's just chilling out there and we were just doing little spins over the lake, yeah.
Cool. So just straighten out now. Go towards Saratoga Springs there. Wow, it is pretty bumpy today.
The pad.
On days like this, if it's bumpy and you're flying somewhere, it just kind of wears you out.
Yeah. Because you're constantly fighting it.
Yep. So go ahead and start slowly turning that way, and we'll go back towards the point of the mountain, and we'll go over Sandy a little bit. You're doing good.
Thank you.
You're doing a lot better than when you first started. You're keeping your eyes out, and you're keeping it fairly level, you know what I mean?
6.0 miles.
Do you want me to straighten out, or do you want me to keep turning?
Yeah, just straighten out here. Wow. Now you know how bumpy it is right now compared to yesterday. There's no way.
Yeah, it's kind of, I have like this app on my phone that's like flight aware. And
Yeah.
it like kind of tracks who's around and stuff. And you can, it was like, oh, it's pretty windy out. Let's see who all's up there. No trainers.
Yep.
Or no smaller airplanes.
That flight aware does the same thing this ADS-B thing does, basically. It just puts them right here and shows them relative to you, like how high above or how far below you they are.
Yeah.
You know? So just slowly start descending. Just slow, like 500 feet a minute.
Okay.
And you can tell that by right here, just glancing at that. If you let go of the yoke, what does it do?
Wants us to go down.
Okay, that's fine. I do that frequently and just trim it so that I'm not like muscling it the whole time, you know?
You don't want to get that pump in with your airplane.
Tell you, it wears you out pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of aim towards the I-15 bend there that goes around the point of the mountain, just straight where we're going.
Alright.
And it might get kind of bumpy as we go through there. I could take controls if we need to.
Alright. Trying to watch this thing a little bit, but it's just all over the place.
Yeah, it's not an instant thing. It's got a little bit of a delay. We're going to go past the point of the mountain a little bit, and then we'll kind of go over I-15 over that way a little bit for a minute. Here, let me take control for a minute.
You got control.
I have flight controls. Yeah, so mountains cause lots of updrafts and turbulence. Whenever I take someone flying, almost 90% of the time they say, oh, let's go fly in the mountains, and I'm always like, nope.
Hey, Mike Charlie, headed up back to South Valley.
We're going to go over by Sandy for a little bit before we head back south. Hey, Mike Charlie.
Hey, Mike Charlie, right here. Hey, Mike Charlie, contact approach 120.9er.
120.9er, hey, Mike Charlie. Salt Lake approach, Arrow 2, Mike Charlie's at the point of the mountain.
Arrow 2, Mike 28, Mike Charlie, Salt Lake approach, Salt Lake to 2006. You just flying over downtown Salt Lake, or where are you flying to?
We're just going to go over by Sandy a little bit, and then we're going to head back to South Valley. Hey, Mike Charlie.
Hey, Mike Charlie, roger. Just let me know when you're headed to South Valley.
Hey, Mike Charlie, thanks. lot of pilots, including myself when I first started,
3859, solid approach, 34 left.
are afraid to talk on the radio, especially to Salt Lake, until it is makes you a little nervous if you don't know what to say, you know, and to what they're going to say. Sometimes you have to repeat back what they say. This takes practice. One thing on a simulator, which simulator do you have?
I just have Microsoft Flight Sim at home.
Okay. So there's a website called pilotedge.net. That's really cool, actually. I've used it quite a bit. That's a plug-in to Microsoft or X-Plane, and you can get real air traffic controllers and practice your radio while you're flying in the simulator. And they have scenarios and stuff for you to practice, too. And to pass off, you know. So it's totally worth it. It's a paid service. Not too much. I think it's like, I don't know, like $20 a month or something. But it's, okay, you want to fly for a bit again?
Sure, why not?
Okay. You have flight controls.
I have flight controls.
You have flight controls. Just don't go above 6,000. Don't climb, okay? Just stay about 5,800. So it's pretty cool, though. And every year, that thing I told you, Oshkosh Sim Venture.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Air Venture. They do a practice for all the pilots flying into that because it becomes the busiest airport in the world every year for a week for that show. And they do a practice so you can get in the sim and practice with the real air traffic controllers flying in there, the procedure. You know, and so you can do things like that. It's kind of fun. It makes you a little nervous, but it's good practice without having to be in a real plane flying.
Yeah.
You know, in a safe environment, so.
Go 3705, reduce speed to 170.
A little bit less bumpy on this side, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's because we got that mountain cover back there.
Get the weather in South Valley.
2,000, temperature 9 Celsius. Dew point -5, altimeter 3005.
South Valley Regional Airport.
Automated weather observation 19080 Zulu. Weather wind 350 at 9 Gusts 15 visibility.
It's already getting gusty. Yep. So when you learn how to fly, your instructor will tell you to come up with what they call personal minimums. I have my own personal minimums. If I'm flying and I'm staying in the airport area, and I'm just doing things like this, if the wind or the gusts are above 20 knots, I just don't go. Because it's going to be bumpy.
Reduce speed to 170.
And there's no point in going, right? It's just not fun. But, so go ahead and make a U-turn. Keep it at the same altitude, but just turn and start heading back.
Ray Mike Charlie, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound. It's a possibly life helicopter indicating 4,900 might be landing at in red there.
We're looking for that. We're going to make a U-turn right now and head back south a little bit. Hey, Mike Charlie.
It was 3705, turn left heading 010, field is north 10 miles.
We climbed up a lot.
That's fine. You're good.
Traffic.
1 o'clock. Good visual
1
approach.
mile.
34 left.
900
Keep turning this way.
Okay.
Sky was 3859. Turn left heading 070.
What was I saying?
Just keep turning that way. That's
Yeah.
That was my last command.
We want to stay on this side of I-15.
3223. Solid approach. Runway 34 left. Yeah, 3859. Descend to maintain 6,500.
Hey, Aiden, what was I talking about?
What?
Express Mike Charlie.
Personal minimums.
3705, maintain 170 knots to flag.
If I'm going to take off and leave the area like I'm flying somewhere, then I have a little higher personal minimum. It's 25 knots or less.
How do you figure out your own personal minimums?
Just based on your own feeling of what you think you're capable of, right? So the airplane has certain maximums, like you cannot have more than a 17 knot crosswind component when you're landing.
Visual approach, runway 34 left.
In this plane, that's the max. So when you do your calculations on the direction and of the wind and how you're landing, if you have more than a 17 knot crosswind, you shouldn't be landing this plane. You might collapse the gear or something, right?
Yeah.
Right there, flight 3223, descend to maintain 9,000.
You know, the more I fly, the higher my minimums could be because I just get more proficient, right? If I don't fly a lot, then my minimums would go down because I'm not proficient or I'm not practicing.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
Makes sense.
Okay, so start turning right. We're going to head over towards the copper mine a little bit, so just kind of head that direction.
Yeah, with 3859, contact there.
So, Jason.
Salt Lake approach, Aero 28 Mike Charlie, we're heading back to South Valley.
Aero 28 Mike Charlie, caution, numerous aircraft in the pattern, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawking VFR, switching frequencies, thanks for your help, Mike Charlie. Yeah.
So, what is this story about your landing gear not locking in?
Now straight now.
38 Zulu is now final, 34, she'll be full stop.
Yeah, so I had a landing gear problem back in December on my birthday and had to declare an emergency, and they shut down the whole airport and had the fire department there waiting for me to land. I thought my front gear wasn't down and locked, and we totally expected it to collapse and the propeller to hit the ground and everything, and it didn't collapse.
Oh, good.
We only had 5 gallons of fuel left too, and we had to land. And so, okay, I'm going to take flight controls.
Alright, you have flight controls?
I have flight controls. Good job.
9338 Zulu on long final, South Valley.
9338 Zulu is now approximately 1 mile final, 34 South Valley.
Traffic Skyhawk 742 Tango Whiskey is extending our left downwind for runway 34 for traffic on final, South Valley.
I got lots of airplanes in the pattern.
Traffic, Archer 941 Whiskey Charlie, Pullman short, runway 34 South Valley.
Okay, we're gonna switch tanks over to left. Okay, I'm gonna do my gumps check. So I'm on the fullest gas tank. Undercarriage will bring down in a minute. Mixture's rich, prop full forward, seat belts are on, switches are on.
South Valley Skyhawk 2 Tango Whiskey, left base, 34.
South Valley traffic, helicopter 8372 Golf is maneuvering at Hotel 4 on taxiway Alpha, South Valley.
South Valley Skyline 35 Golf, left down 134, full stop, South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Archer 970 Whiskey Charlie, point of the mountain, 6000 southbound, last call, South Valley.
9338 Zulu is down clear, 34 South Valley.
You see the airport? Just straight off our wing out there.
Oh, yeah.
South Valley traffic, Aero 28 Mike Charlie is over Harriman, 5,700. We're inbound for landing. We'll try to enter a 45 on the west side for 34 South Valley.
Skyhawk 2 Tango Whiskey, final 34 South Valley.
A couple of them left the pattern, so that's good.
South Valley Skyline 35 Golf, left base 34, full stop, South Valley.
Yeah, so that was a little scary of an experience, thinking you were going to crash. And so my mechanic pulled it in the shop and put it up on jacks and couldn't find a problem with it.
South Valley, 35 Golf, final 34, full stop, South Valley.
And I've flown like 7 flights now with no problem, and it's functioning fine.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, maybe it was just a light problem, you know. The light wasn't, this one right here was staying on no matter if I had it up or down, so I didn't know what the front landing gear was doing, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Traffic, 723, Alpha Juliet, on the north ramp, taxi 34, Via Bravo, South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie is just about over the Brickyard. We're going to enter the pattern on a extended base for 3-4, and we're going to do a full stop, South Valley.
Hi, traffic, Archer 47, Bravo, remember, holding short 34, number 3.
South Valley Archer 4067, holding short.
Okay, I'm going to bring the landing gear down.
South Valley Skyhawk 2 Tango Whiskey, left crosswind 34, South Valley.
Bring the green gear down.
South Valley traffic, Archer 971 Whiskey. Runway 34, South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie is on an extended left base for 3-4, and we're going to do a full stop 3-4, South Valley.
South Valley Archer. Charlie, 5 miles, 5,800 head.
Okay, throwing the green gear down.
South Valley Archer 406, 4. Skyhawk 2 Tango Whiskey, left downwind 34.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie's on a 2-mile final 3-4, South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Archer 635, Kilo Charlie is holding short, 34, number 3, South Valley.
500.
South Valley traffic, Archer 70 Hotel Foxtrot, taxiing to runway 34 via
Traffic,
Bravo, South Valley.
10 o'clock, 2 miles, 500 feet above. Short final runway 34.
Traffic, helicopter 8372 Golf on the go.
Bring the green gear down.
34 from left close traffic, South Valley.
A little bit of a crosswind. Can you tell we're kind of...
Yeah. Kind of dipped to the left.
Yeah.
Valley Skyhawk 2 Tango Whiskey, left base 34. Touch and go. South Valley Skyhawk 8 Tango Whiskey, Garfield stack westbound 6,200. South Valley Archer 971 Whiskey Charlie's turn left crosswind, runway 34 South Valley. South Valley Archer 40670, line for takeoff 64.
Flight traffic, helicopter 8372 Golf, left crosswind and downwind, taxiway Alpha, parallel 34 South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie's clear the runway at Alpha 3, taxiing to the ramp via Bravo, South Valley.
South Valley Skyhawk 2 Tango Whiskey, turning final 34. Touch and go, South Valley. Trabacha position 6, you're taking off runway 34, be northwestbound departure.
You made it.
Yeah.
South Valley traffic, Archer 971 Whiskey Charlie's left, downwind. Runway 34 South Valley.
Have you ever had a conversation with a pilot while you guys were both flying separate airplanes?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a buddy of mine that got his license 2 weeks after me. Sometimes we'll be in the air at the same time and we'll talk.
Do you guys just talk over the open mic, or do you guys,
Yeah. Depends on where you're at. If you're in a towered airport, I probably wouldn't do that.
500 inbound for landing.
And if I did, I'd make it quick, you know. I wouldn't do a lot of talking.
Whiskey Charlie, do you want to extend a little bit so me and Gavin can out?
Got it.
Yeah.
Very polite. South Archer 40670, left cross land 34. Hey, 670, are you staying in the pattern? No, we're going to be departing towards Twila.
My wife just texted and said, I just watched you land on FlightAware.
Is Laura here?
No, she just on her phone.
Oh, okay.
Alright, now we need to let the turbocharger cool. While we're doing that, we're going to do a couple things. So grab that paper. I'm going to have you write this in. So put today's date of 3/15. Today's JB's birthday. And it's your mom and dad's anniversary, huh?
Traffic helicopter.
Okay, 315.
315, put Jason, and put 5076.4.
507.6.
5076.4. Okay, today is 03/15/2024.
Southside traffic,
and then
6,200, going to join an extended left base runway 34. South Valley. Hey, traffic on how far out are you?
And so that is 0.7 and 0.9. So put 0.7 and 0.9.
Roger, 65 Kilo Charlie. We're going to take 34 for departure to the south.
All right. And then put 1 on the oil. We're going to put a quart of oil in when we turn it off. Okay. You don't need to stay for that, but I'll do it. And then you can fold it and put it back. And hand me the pen. And okay. Since this has a turbocharger, we always have to let the turbocharger cool down before we just shut it off so we don't ruin it. And so now we're going to go back to the checklist, go to stopping engine. Engine cool down is complete. Flaps are retracted. Avionics off.
Magnetos and master. All right.